Chief of the Bakersfield Police Department, Greg Terry, joins us to discuss several pressing issues that have occurred throughout the town. Good morning, Chief.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
All right, we wanted to start out by talking about pedestrian deaths. We just reported on another one this morning. What is Bakersfield Police Department doing to lessen that number? We've seen about 31 by our count this year.
Yeah, that's probably sounds like a county number. We've had about 10 in the city of Bakersfield. So we're trending through the first 8 months. We've had about 10. We had 17 in all of last year. So we're trending just probably around the same number as last year. We've seen consecutive decreases over the last couple of years. But again, we're talking about tragedies that shouldn't occur. We do have a lot of people in and about our roadways, and so on the enforcement side, we're paying attention to where these are. We're sending officers to raise the visibility and do some enforcement in those areas, but we need drivers to not be distracted and be watching around what's going on around you. But we're also paying attention to the number of people around our roadways, and we're trying to give them some attention as well.
There was a SWAT standoff on Sunday night. That subject is expected to be in court today, but we were wondering how and when do you decide when to call the SWAT team in?
Yeah, it's a difficult thing because those types of incidents, such as the one that took place on Sunday, is very dynamic. And so you're having to pay attention to every kind of detail, what kinds of crime, what kind of information you're receiving about the suspect, about what their intentions are, about the danger or the threat that it is to everyone else. And so it's all of those kinds of circumstances in real time that are evaluated to see if there are additional resources that are needed, such as SWAT. And SWAT is an additional resource. There's more people, more equipment, highly specially trained in some of these kinds of dynamics. And so, again, you have to evaluate it in real time. And they determined Sunday night that these additional resources were needed. Came out, we had a successful operation and de-escalated it. We're able to take the subject into custody without a significant incident occurring. And
what are those dynamics that you're looking for?
Really, what's the type of crime that you have? Are there weapons involved? Is the suspect, are they going through a mental crisis? Is there substance abuse on board? Is there other kinds of intentions? Is there a danger to someone else? On the situation Sunday night, there were children in the home. And so there were serious concerns about their safety as well. And so all of those are evaluated by commanders on scene in real time as things are occurring. Are we able to communicate with the individual? Do we feel like they're escalating and this could really endanger somebody or have a more serious incident? All of those kinds of things are being evaluated in real time by commanders there on the ground, and that's what they did Sunday night.
Let's turn now to the jail bed task force. You just had your first meeting. How was that?
I wasn't at the first meeting. Staff was, but I hear the reports went really well. Again, this is a difficult thing. It's very complex. It's not going to be solved in 2 or 3 meetings, but we had good attendance and we had good dialogue and discussion, and that's really what it's going to take. We say it often that public safety is a shared responsibility, and that goes in a variety of different ways. And so to have a large group at the table this first meeting was encouraging. We certainly are approaching this in a collaborative way, but it's going to take all of us to solve these issues because it is not simple at all.
How does that big group of people at the meeting help combat the significant legal and staffing barriers that come with the jailbread?
Well, it's the ideas, it's the creativity, it's the innovation, it's well, we can do this for that, and that relieves pressure here, and that has an effect down the line. That's why it's so important to have a diverse group that impacts the criminal justice system, the mental health system, the substance abuse, the healthcare system. All of those people have been participating and will be participating in these meetings, and it's going to take all of those because we all have a part.
And Bakersfield Police Department is now requesting 5 new motorcycles from the City Council. Why should you get these motorcycles instead of more patrol car vehicles?
Yeah, we've just built up our motor unit over the last several years, and we're really transitioning now away from Harley Davidsons, which is most of what our fleet is, to the BMW motorcycle. It's more versatile in the urban or city setting. The efficiency, some of the safety features, and the cost to operate it is reduced from that of Harley Davidsons. And so that is what our staff has been researching, and what is the most useful, most effective, and most cost efficient, and the BMW seems to be that. So we're going to be transitioning away from Harley to BMW.
All right, thank you so much. Bakersfield Police Chief Greg Terry with us this morning for another Newsmakers segment here on Sunrise. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back with more news after the break.